What's going on, everybody?
Hey, y'all.
Yeah, we are back.
Woo!
Yes, this Drinks and Conversation.
The podcast.
Yes, and I am Intro Pix, and I'm always in the building.
And I'm oxytocin, and it's always going down.
Yeah, Oxytocin, we are back.
You know it. Back.
Like Cadillacs. Yeah.
Like we never left.
Like we never left.
Don't
We
say
here.
cataracts. Yeah.
We doing our thing.
Yeah.
We got a special guest in the building tonight.
Guesses
in the building with an S.
Plural.
We got Ashlee from the Ashlee agency in the building. What's going on?
2 E's
You got-
on the Ashlee.
Gotta get closer to the mic, man.
Hey, y'all. She ready.
What's going on, Ash?
Ain't nothing. I'm hanging out with two dope individuals tonight.
Yeah.
Hey,
You got just a little bit. Let me put it up a little bit.
You know,
You got it?
We
Cool.
got it.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
We got Ashlee in the building. And we also got Norma in the building. What's up, Norma?
Hey, what's going on, everyone?
Norma
Hola,
is
mi amor.
super supporter of
chula.
Drinks and Conversation.
Yes.
Let's get it.
Absolutely, yes. That's my
Well, welcome,
brand.
ladies.
Well, thank
Thank you. I'm excited.
Well,
Howdy.
Ashlee, let's start with you.
Me? All right.
Yeah, we're going to start with you.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell the people what's going
And
on.
what you do?
Yeah.
Oh man, so my name is Ashlee and I like long walks on the beach. And
You know what? See,
Okay.
we ain't say the Tinder profile.
Exactly.
You say
My bad.
She
My
trying
bad.
to catch something. That's she going fishing.
I like long
Just in
walks in the
case,
park.
you know, Christian singles was listening. I just want to let somebody know. Hallelujah. Okay. That's me being silly. So that's a little bit about me. I'm just silly and witty. Yeah, I am so excited to be here. The Ashlee Agency is a networking and consulting firm. What I love to do is bring business to businesses. That's through vending opportunities, networking, getting entrepreneurs engaged in what's going on across the globe. So no limits here. We're all about connecting, growing, and building bridges. And so I'm so excited that June 30th is coming, and I have an event called Entrepreneurs Rock. Am I going
Yeah.
too long? Keep going, because I'm real hyped. So that's coming up. That's a slight plug. We may get into it a little later, but yes. So save the date, June 30th. Entrepreneurs Rock.
Entrepreneurs
It's
rock.
going down.
Definitely gonna get into
Yeah.
it a little
I'll
later.
be-
And a
We
little
all-
later sounds
we all
right about
entrepreneurs.
now. It's before that.
Okay. Well,
Tell us
listen.
about it.
Oh, I gotta be prepared.
Oh, don't
Don't
worry.
don't
Just
worry.
give her a second
We
right
got
now.
time.
You know, so we got a little bit of time. We're gonna head over to Norma.
Norma.
While Ashlee gets the plug and the drop ready for us, we gonna come back to that because we really want to know about that dope event.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So Norma, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, you guys know me. I'm a mom first, and then everything else comes after. I love my
Okay,
kids.
another Tinder.
And she is a supporter of drinks and conversation. She's been to
Absolutely.
many of our events. So tell
Yes.
us about your experience at our event. Did you like it or
I-
not?
Every time I go to your events, I learn something new. You know, you guys
Okay.
ask the best of the questions, and you guys have like the best public out there because they give you the honest opinions and. It's drinks and conversation.
It's Drinks and Conversation.
And you
like
know
it.
once
And she be
the
one of the
drinks
people that
get
give the
rolling-
honest opinions too.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
she does.
yes. And
Yeah.
once the drinks get the rolling, the conversation
Conversation.
get the flowing.
Oh, man.
Now,
They say that's when the truth come out.
yes.
Yeah.
That's-
Naturally.
Liqueur truth.
So Ashley, you got the info? We got
Yes.
the
I
okay.
have it all. So, question: when? Saturday, June 30th. Where?
Okay.
CHS Auditorium. That's off of Temple Hills Road. And so you ask, who should be there? If you are an entrepreneur, business owner, if you are about your business and life in any capacity, this is the place you want to be. We're networking, we're growing, we're sharing, we're grinding. It's all bossed up business, you guys.
I know that's
You
right.
want to be there.
Bossed
Bossed up
So we did.
businesses.
And is this a ticketed event? How do you gain entry? How do you get in? Or
Good question. Yeah. So it is a ticketed event. I will make sure I share all the information with you guys. So tickets are going live on Monday. I'm doing a super deal for 1 week only. So get your tickets early because they're going to go up. But,
Okay.
you know, tickets will go on sale Monday, April 9th.
And I've been to your events and very well done. Very well done. I enjoyed myself, and you actually do come out with a lot more people like a network. Basically, you are able to network at. This is one of those type of events that you can network with other businesses and partner.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
what it's about. I like to get like-minded people in a room and just kind of grow. Like nobody leaves empty. I mean, there's food, so you're gonna be full.
Oh.
There's knowledge, you're gonna, we
You
feed
got
them
me at
bills.
food.
Hello.
You got me at food.
Yes.
Okay.
So I want everybody to walk away with something, and I guarantee you. And I don't make guarantees unless I can qualify that. I guarantee you will walk away like, wow.
Look, I haven't been to one of Ashlee's events, but hearing about it, I'm so excited about it. I want to know what inspired you to start an event like this, or what started it?
Oh man, so being an entrepreneur myself, I mean, it's long nights, it's early mornings, it's sweat, it's sacrifices, and it's the things people don't know that you're going to put out quality work. It's not always about the, oh, it looks pretty on paper. No, the foundation has to be set, and that takes time to do that. And because I know so many other people in the business, and I hear the stories and I share, I'm like, oh, we need to do something to honor and recognize the blood, the sweat, and the sacrifices. So why not bring it home, DMV, come out, and let's support our own.
Hey, look.
I know that's right.
That's what I'm talking about. You gotta
I'll
support
be
your
there.
own.
You got to support your own.
And I think nowadays, with people knowing more, like with social media, you get an in-depth look at entrepreneurs. And I think when you know somebody's struggle and you know what goes behind the product, it makes you more in tune to support. I know it does for me, because I can see somebody and I'm like, oh, she's a single mother. Oh, she running her own business. Oh, she's doing this. I want to support her.
And that's exactly it. I want you not only to see the business, but the faces, the grind behind it. Because it makes you just want to support. And it's exactly what you said. I'm like, you did that? One of my favorite panelists that I met, we're friends to this day. And she was going through like a life's battle. And I never knew it. And I'm like, what? Like, you're fighting for your life, but you're out here still grinding. It made me there's no excuse. No excuse. So,
I hear that. There is really no excuse. And that's one thing that entrepreneurs tell me. No matter what you're going through, it can be really, really, really bad. Never count yourself out. Never give up, and keep on pushing. You know what I mean? And when you hear these people's stories, it works as motivation for you. And it helps you do what you got to do. Because ain't no giving up. Ain't no quitting.
Ain't no quitting.
Ain't no quitting
so
until you
many
get to
people
the
have
top,
that vision
baby.
in their head. I mean, do you know how many untapped ideas are just not fulfilled because people feel too scared or too much apprehension? But when you see somebody doing it, it's like, oh, I can do that too.
Exactly.
That's why that energy is so important to be around.
Absolutely.
And I'm so excited to experience your event, because somebody who I've known for a long time
Don't
said
blame
he
it on
been
me.
to all these
Listen, don't blame it on
events,
me.
but never took me.
Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me.
We're
I'm
going
not
to change
salty,
that. We're
though.
going to change that.
We're gonna change that.
Yeah.
But see, you know what? My thing is that as an entrepreneur myself, I always try to project that on everybody, and not everybody is an entrepreneur. Like, I want everybody to be in business and to make money themselves. So what advice do you have for people that just quite don't get it and just don't want to do entrepreneurship?
Because I was once that person, it's not for everybody. And so what I have told people is, listen, find your passion and do that. If it's something that becomes profitable, do what you need to do to make sure, your foundation is set. But not everybody is made to run a business. Sometimes we need the workers. We need somebody that's going to be a strong second man that's going to help you build and grow. And that is their purpose, is to help push you. And so in that case, they are owning who they are. It's no pressure to be second in servitude, not second in behind a person.
Right.
So, it's not for everybody. It's not.
Okay. My question for you, Ashlee, you just said that at first you were the person who didn't think that you were going to be an entrepreneur. That wasn't something that was of interest to you. What helped you make the transition, or what changed for you?
I got over my fear, because I was so like, I don't know, once you out there,
Right.
there's no going back. And so I pray. I'm an avid person of spiritual praying. I'm like, okay, timing.
Okay, I had to reach out and touch Ashlee's hand. Okay,
Yes.
touch and
From
agree.
afar,
No, it's a real thing. And timing, you know what I mean? I didn't want to do things too early. And I encourage mentors. Get somebody that is doing things in the area that you want to grow in, or that will help push you outside of your comfort zone. You need somebody there that's going to push and pull, so you're always moving forward. And for me, once I got out of my own way, oh man, It's been awesome.
Sky's the limit.
Awesome.
Sky's the limit.
Yeah,
I know that's right.
But I
So
tell you,
So what advice do you give to entrepreneurs, especially when they have like a full-time job and they're doing that?
Okay.
All right, me three, me two. Listen, so what advice do you give in order to switch over?
Time management is everything.
A little bit into the mic. Oh, okay.
Again, is this better?
Yeah.
Sorry. Time management is everything. And that was probably, being very transparent right now, one of my biggest things. Because all through school, through college, all of those things, I'm like, I'll get to it. And I will crunch all night, right? You can't do that in business. Like, you have to plan. You have to map out. You have to make sure things are set. So my biggest thing is make time management. Once you do little things, they become habits. And so you're able to be more effective with your time. You're like, okay, I can set aside this, I can do that. Second thing, really quickly, you're going to have to sacrifice. Like, keep it all the way 100. Money's involved for success.
Yep.
Okay.
So you're going to have to sacrifice. There's going to be a lot of no's. Can't do that. Can't go there, because you're trying to build for something greater. So I can go on and on, but I'm gonna stop. Right there.
Been through some stuff.
Been through some things.
Been through
Look,
some things.
I tell you, we all know about the full-time the full-time struggle. Then you out here trying to make your dreams happen. You're trying to do what you love. But I think that when you're doing what you love, and then if you do have that full-time job, that's balance.
Yeah.
Because I can tell you right now, I have a fulltime job.
Yeah.
Intro Peaks, you know I love what we do.
Yeah.
And this helps me balance my day, because if I didn't have this, I probably would be miserable.
Yeah.
Every day. So it helps you in and of itself. You know what I mean?
It
Gotta
does.
have that balance, yo. Because working that 9 to 5.
No, I completely agree with
get a little
you
rough.
guys.
And you have to, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, you have to keep in mind that you're working towards something. Like this right here is to sow into my dream and my passion, which goes back to the time management, which goes back to the sacrifice and discipline. Discipline is key.
I mean,
and
well, let's talk about
obedience on that.
Yes.
It's got to be obedient.
Yes.
If you say you're going to do something, please do it. If you make a list of goals, please do something every day to obtain them.
I
know that's right.
You got it, like obedience.
No, it's the real thing. I do these things called mirror talk on Tuesdays. And so my last post was, do it because you said you would. At the end of the day, if you broke, all you will ever have is your work. And if I can't stand on that, then you are a really broke individual. Mm-hmm. Like, that's what you have. Yeah. That's who you are.
That's all you have. Sometimes that is all.
You remember that $100?
I don't remember that $100. See, I didn't give my word on that one. But you know what? You're right. Sometimes you have to sacrifice, and a lot of time is something that you sacrifice.
Absolutely.
And I kind of want to get your opinion, Norma, because we try to balance business with family and work and social and everything in between. So, like, how do you do that?
Okay, so what you have to remember most, well, the way I look at it is, yesterday was yesterday, so that's over with. We're not going to get that time back, and tomorrow's not promised. So if you woke up today and today is the last day on your earth, you want to make sure that you were with the people you love, You want to make sure you were doing something you loved and it was worth something. So, yeah, money is a thing, but money doesn't make you happy.
Not everything,
I think it's hard to get that concept every day. Like, to live today as is your last, because listen.
No, but that's what you do every morning. When you wake up, you say, hey, this is what I love to do. So that's your thing, Julian. Everybody has different things. So I wake up, I go to work, I pray, I'm with my kids, and come back, and I'm happy. So, we all got to make sure that we're just going towards something better.
Each day.
Each day. I can tell you. Yeah. When I'm with my daughter, I act a plum fool. Like, being with her is everything to me. I go and I have this full-time job.
You be the kid. We
have a plum full of a good time. I'm like, and I love it. And I was just thinking today, I was like, yo, I'm just so grateful. I'm just so thankful, because some of these little teenagers out here, they rap.
They do be a little ratchet.
I still got a kid. We still laugh. We kick it. We joke. We jump. We play. We rough. You know what I mean? Like, we just do our thing. You know what I mean? And I'm happy that I'm able to afford certain things for her. You know what I mean? Like, she's everything. And I feel like even in chasing my own dreams, sometimes I'm like, should I just leave my job and just go hard at it? But I feel like my child shouldn't have to sacrifice for my dreams.
Exactly.
You know what I
Because
mean?
you don't want to be a labor for somebody else. You want to make your own money. So the whole point that you guys grind out every day and you guys are entrepreneurs, that is admiring. Because the thing is that you don't want to work for somebody else. You don't want to have a guy in the big office or at the top floor driving his Ferrari while you making, what, $25, $30 an hour? No.
Because never be confused with that at-will status.
Exactly.
Well, let me ask y'all this.
At-will status.
At-will.
You got to remember that, because even if you get fired or if you die, they going to replace you.
You're
somebody else.
It ain't going to take
get
too
in the
long.
ground.
And I think that's what I had to realize. Don't let these jobs stress you out.
Correct.
Please. Your health and your wellness is way too important. Take a step back and
Can't
breathe.
be stuck on the plantation.
You know, like people are taking their lives because of stress.
Yeah.
This is a real thing. Mental illness, like it's really bad, and I just want people to understand. And I understand because I too let my job stress me out sometimes. I have to step back and be like, look, this is a job. My life is more important, and if anything happened to me, my billet will be filled by the next one. I'm not that important to them.
They will post a little memo and say, hey, she was here for 7 years in good service, and
here's your box.
Died on Tuesday, billet up. Died on Tuesday, 10 a.m. My billet is up by noon.
And the memorial service is on Wednesday, and send your flowers here.
Yes, let me tell you. Once I started to understand that, I was like, oh.
Reevaluate a lot of
things. How do you evaluate? You got to spend it alone time too. Gosh, to sort your thoughts out.
Well, let me ask y'all this.
Meditation. Yes, I meditate. That is good. You have to silence your mind.
Peace and sense of
Let me ask y'all this.
It's not that easy.
Because
when I first started, I
couldn't
couldn't
quiet
meditation
my mind
is a
for
superpower. I could not quiet my mind. Like, it was just
thing.
thoughts was going. I was like, yo, like, it's crazy. Like, if you really try to sit in silence, it takes time to even get there.
But it's
like, when I first started, my brain was everywhere.
Meditation.
Especially if you're somebody that thinks a whole lot and that's very analytical. But go ahead, Norma. What about?
I'm just saying, meditation silences your thoughts. You got to think about it. The second you think of food, you're hungry. The second you think of your ex who dumped you, you mad at her, and that's gonna mess up your whole day. If you just say, you know what, he just got in my lane, that's it. You're gonna be mad if you're that type of person. But you got to think about it though. If someone comes up to you and they're like, oh yeah, you little this, you little that, and then you let that person get into you, then that person won, and you're the weak one.
That's
you know.
True.
We just got to make sure that we do meditate and we control our thoughts and our emotions.
Ain't nobody
that's
worth your
gonna
peace.
Keep us, you know.
Well,
nobody is worth your peace, and your peace is priceless. My God.
That is true. That is very, very true.
Yes.
Let me ask y'all this. Okay, now since we still kind of on the topic of entrepreneurship,
we just really had I'm so sorry, but this was like a real girl moment. I kind of forgot you were here.
Yeah, you did.
We was like really vibing. He was like,
in the room?
and then you said, let me ask y'all a question. Like, he on the outside.
Come on.
Like,
this next question has to deal with y'all a little bit. All right. So you know what I'm saying?
Represent my guys.
We did it. So as far as entrepreneurs and you having kids, if you have kids, is it okay to turn your child into entrepreneurs so early as a kid star, as a kid business?
Yes.
I was a kid entrepreneur. I don't know if you guys remember the bracelet. It was like these little plastic beads. It was in our era, like 90s era. I made them. I used to make bracelets and jewelry, and I sold them. I had a receipt book. You know, I was going to churches. I was going in the neighborhood. I mean,
that's right.
Mm-hmm.
I think back, I'm like, oh man, God, it was always in me, and it just had to, you know, build. But that was me. It was no pressure on my parents. Like, they didn't force me into it. It was a thing that I started to do. And somebody was like, oh, how much is that bracelet? So simple. Oh, $3. Then the set was $7. Here I am, 10 years old. You know, there's a business. AK Jordan.
All right.
That's why they tell parents to foster what their child want, because you never know, whatever it is that's going on with them as a child may be what they end up doing as an adult. So watch those little things and try to nurture them in it once you see it. If you do see it.
What you think, Norma?
With I'm sorry.
No,
What-
I'm saying.
No, I heard an answer. Okay,
Norma
yeah.
meditating
I
over
heard
there.
it.
How about
Yes.
You stop saying Julia.
Namaste.
You know what? I completely agree with you, Ashley, because that was brought on with yourself, not your parents trying to get you to force you onto doing this little modeling thing or acting. Because I've seen kids where they've gone to acting classes or rehearsals, and we'll sit there and do the script while they got, gallbladders and they got a fever and cough. I'm like, woman, take your child home. They do not want to be here, and that'll scar the child for the rest of their life. I mean, if you look at all these adult actors, they're either in drugs, they hurt themselves. It's one way or another. Money, I tell you, it doesn't make you happy, man. You just want to make sure you show your kid love, and you want to make sure you show them that they have to help people, because our children are the future, and what's going on right now is not looking good.
Yeah.
It's horrible without
can tell
them.
you
And I guess
right
whatever
now.
they want to do, you want to
My daughter
support
runs
them.
track.
Yeah.
Track
Amen.
is a really,
Yes.
really hard
Yes.
sport.
Yeah.
It's a hard sport, and sometimes she's like, "Mommy,
It's hard
I
on you
don't-"
too, because you
It
be
is.
there.
Let me, y'all know. Look,
But KK
when Lil
love
Duval
racing.
posted, why the hell
KK
y'all ain't
loves
tell
to
me
race.
these track meets was all damn day? I wanted to tell him, all you had to do was hit me, homie. I done told you. It's literally all day, especially outdoor season. Indoor season is a little better sometimes, but outdoor season, you're literally there
It's all
from
day.
5 in the morning until like 9 at night. It's no
Wow.
joke. But sometimes she wants to quit. She's like, I don't want to do this no more. And I know it's hard, but I don't let her, and I'm not going to let her. No, you know why? Because some things in life, they're going to be hard for
That's
you,
good.
and you
Yep.
can't quit.
Yeah.
That's
Now,
true.
I'm subjective depending on what she's going through, but for the most part, we're not quitters. Track, you're not quitting that.
I
You've
know
been
that's
doing it for a
right.
while. You're good at it. It also is going to help socialize with other children. It's going
Yes.
to give you a lot of other skills. You're going to be fit. You know what I
Discipline,
mean?
all
That's
those
also a
great
plus at the end of the day. I feel like it's the plus.
I absolutely
So,
agree
your
with you.
health and wellness and things like that. But sometimes I do understand what you're saying, Norma and Ashley, about like you don't want to push those things on your kid.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm,
You know,
you know,
want to
Kate,
let them come to you with certain things.
girl,
Hey,
you know,
Sean is
I
always
think
you. I'm
great.
talking about
But see,
for an
you know,
entrepreneur.
I feel like you got to
Pushing
figure it out a little
entrepreneurism
bit.
is good.
Sometimes you do.
See, my whole thing is this. I feel like you got to teach your kids early
You do.
to make money. You
I
know,
agree.
and I also feel like if I'm paying all the bills and bringing all the money in, and you my kid, you got to bring some money in too. And I'm not saying like you have to do a whole lot of work. I'm just saying that I'm going to put you in a position to where my child can make
Their
some
own
money.
I
Yeah,
agree
can
with
make
that,
money
though, because
and bring
we
money
teach
to
them
the
to go get a
household.
job.
You're not going to be eating all my food and
Oh, no,
not
you gotta be
contribute to
And
the
we'll definitely
You know.
push them to go get a job. So also give them the other alternative of owning your own as well.
Absolutely.
I think
Yeah.
it's where like go to college, go get a job. We're telling them a lot of other things to do. So why not just throw that in there and then let them just
Responsibility
I
is
tell my daughter all the
necessary.
time. I be like, oh, you gonna get a job, or I say, oh, you gonna be your own business owner. You gonna have employees. Like we just talk, and I'll just throw that out there, just letting her know it's a possibility.
And that's
You
what
know
I
what
like.
I mean? You have to plant
Yeah.
that seed. It can go either way, but just so you know, you can do X, Y, and Z.
Because
It's
to
an
your
ugly word
point,
out there.
the generations like our parents
Mhm.
and grandparents, like they were taught work hard, get a job. Like that mentality
Yes.
was that's all they knew, because that was their reach of success. Have a stable job, you're able to pay your bills and provide for your family.
Yeah.
This generation, everybody wants to kind of be free.
Yes.
And at the same time, you have to own that. You have to work, because you just can't be out here doing
Freedom come
anything.
easy.
It doesn't.
No,
That's 'cause
nowadays,
this
all the kids
generation
just want to
lost.
be famous. That's what it is. They
Because
wanna
our
be famous.
generation was the last good generation.
I,
Trying to tell
you,
you.
you say that
And
again.
we still hold
I'm
it
just
because we know what the real is.
Yeah.
We know what the people did before us,
Yeah.
and we know where we're at and what everybody's
What
doing in
heading
front
to.
of us,
And we know where it could possibly go as well.
and where it could
Yeah.
possibly go. Because we
So-
still work hard, we still do our thing, and
Yeah.
I mean sometimes kids today, I mean
And-
they feel a
It's
little
the
bit more
social
privileged
media.
than they
They
are.
make it look pretty and
Uh-huh.
easy, and they don't see what it really
What really-
what it counts.
Mhm.
I don't want to throw the whole generation away. I just
Just throw the whole generation away.
Ashley's like, I love
Give me a new one.
I just gotta say
Hey, a little
that
bit.
because
Give me a new one.
I don't
know,
want
like-
to throw the whole generation away. But it's going to take more effort than we really want to
Absolutely.
put out.
And we got to
so-
put in that effort.
Yeah. And I sometimes, like the generations before us, they slipped like through the cracks.
Yeah.
And you see what happened because the generations now. What are you teaching them?
Yeah,
aunties, uncles, mom, and dad, everybody graduating together because you 8 years apart. I mean,
that's true.
When you look at it, it's like, wow, this dynamic, the family dynamic is really, really awesome.
It's definitely changed.
But that's a whole nother story for another day. But
that's a good one though. We might have to do a little
video
about that one.
It's a real one.
Thinking of vlogish.
Yes.
Well, let me ask y'all this also. How important is it that your family supports you in your entrepreneurship? Because I know in the beginning when you start a new business or you start something new, your family is usually not the people that really support you in the beginning.
Depending on your family, because I can tell you, my sister has been on the show, and I'm definitely gonna link you two together as well, because my sister has her own business. She is a self-defense instructor. She has Glamazon and self-defense, where she's teaching women how to use what they have to protect themselves.
I like it.
And she was, she started the business because of all the women of color and the minority women missing, and you know how we don't get that. The news coverage or it's not circulated the way that it is, and she really just took a fit into it. So now she's out there going to schools and talking to girls, teenagers, training them, giving them good information. I mean, it's just spiraling into something great. And I can tell you, when she first started, we all supported her. I just come from a really supportive family.
It's important.
It's so much support. So for people who have families that don't support them, that just really makes me sad. I feel like you should support anything somebody is doing, and do not support them when you have a reason not to. Start with support, and then you can take away your support when you have a reason not to. But don't just be like, oh hell no, or kill somebody's dream. Like, I just think that's so not okay.
No, I completely agree. Tosin, your family has always been there. Like hosting, sharing, being
my
with
family
you.
right
Right, she part of the family too.
Best friend in the house.
No, I'm saying like my fiance too. Like he has his YouTube channel, King Cooper J. Guys, go check it out.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
I like it.
It takes a lot of his time, but I understand that he's building for something else, something bigger. This is what we teach the kids. Hey guys, hard work, dedication, just like you guys. I understand there's the family, so we have to do the tambourine playing, work it all around. But you have to have that support from the family. Absolutely. If you don't, then you can still go your way, but it just might be harder.
You guys
you still got to.
Don't be trying to ask for $1, which is right though. The family members, the cousins, they come out the cut.
What you think, guys?
My family I come from a huge
background
of
so
support.
they support.
Like all day.
I know that's right.
Well, I don't have a team like that. Okay. Everything I've done, I've always just been me. I've had people like, I'll help you, but I'll take the blame. I've never been the person that asks for help either. But my parents, my family, my brother, they're all in. They have always been all in, and they push me when they don't even know they're pushing me. They support me. They say things, and I'm like, man, I can't stop. I can't fail because they're watching. Like, they have my back, and I do it off the strength of my word, their support, and I don't want to let them down. So, unfortunately, there are people that don't have that supportive family, and you need a strong circle.
And I agree. Like, see, it's good to have.
How about your family?
See, my family is supportive, but I also feel like you got to recognize that everybody's not going to be supportive in the way that you want them to be supportive.
So you make it big, and then they're going to be right there, huh?
Nobody take your support. Don't just keep going up.
But you know what? Some support in other ways. Some support in different ways.
Yeah.
Some, everybody has a different life. So I can't get you to come to every event. I can't get you to come to everything that I do. But you know what? Even if you just do a little bit, you're still supporting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's not going to stop me. But I do feel like I wish sometimes it was a lot more like in y'all situations. But another times too, my family has definitely come through for me, and sometimes it's hard for me to realize it in the moment, but then I realize it after. Like, listen, you know what? This couldn't have been done if I didn't have, my pops here. If I didn't have, my mom's over here. It just, to me, physical presence is all the support that I need. Like, you don't have to lift a finger. All you got to do is get there.
You
know what I'm saying?
I know that's right.
Sometimes
Yeah,
click
yeah.
a button and buy a ticket though.
Right,
We ain't see the
No.
back support.
Right,
Back
right,
support
right.
behind it. They be like, look,
You
I had to
know.
go
No.
drive
Those
9
things,
miles,
But
catch a
even
boat,
like-
a cab,
Instead of
and
bus.
For
still get
example,
here.
like I told you about my sister, she has events. I wasn't able to make any of them because it was always on a weekend where I was working because sometimes I work weekends. But then I happened to be off. Mind you, I was tired, y'all. It was my off day. She needed my assistance for an event that she was doing. And I said, you know what? All right, bet. And I was tired. I ended up going to this event, and she did it at a high school in Prince George's County with a bunch of teenage girls, just teaching them self-defense, giving them an education, and educating them. And when I tell you that me doing somebody else a favor fulfilled me in ways that I didn't even know I could be fulfilled.
Yeah.
That's it.
That when I came, she was like, "Thank you so much for coming with me." I was like, "Thank you for even asking me." I didn't know that I would have such a good time talking to young girls. Like I don't really like kids, so I like my own
Other
kids.
kids, yo,
Yeah, I know.
okay.
I like my own kids. Not to say I don't
it's
like other
true.
kids, but just talking. You know, these are girls that I don't know. Talking with them, communicating with them, laughing
Fall
with
in
them,
love with kids.
showing them how to hold their stance and do certain things. And it just like I had a feeling I never felt before.
Yeah, it'll do that.
I was just like, wow. I was like, maybe like, I told her I want to come more. Like when I'm free, let me know when you need me. I'm like offering up assistance. So it's just like, you never know, you supporting someone could do more for you than they even needed.
Well, do
That's
you think
true.
being a part of the public eye, like when you're in the public, that you have a responsibility to be a role model to kids?
Yes.
I think you have a responsibility to be a role model
You don't
for your
ask for
own
it.
kid.
Mm-hmm.
I think that,
For your own kids,
for your own kid.
not for
Like
everybody
my
else.
main responsibility is to be an example for my child.
What if you don't
Now-
have no kids?
Then you're
Still,
not.
you should
You're-
still be an
I don't
adult and
think
act
you
like one, you
should-
know?
But you're not obligated to think of other people's kids. Yes, should we do the right thing? Yes. We shouldn't do the wrong thing, but I can't live my life on other people's opinions of me. I would never encourage that. You know what I mean? And if I want to, I feel like people have free will. If you want to do wrong, that's your choice. If you want to do right, that's your choice. But should I act based on how people are going to feel about me, whether it's a kid or an adult? No, I need to live my life and do me.
Okay.
So, I mean,
all right. I ain't
Okay.
say nothing.
I'm just saying.
I ain't say nothing.
For me
See, me?
personally, I'm a mom. Of course, I want to do the right thing. Of course,
Right,
but
right.
I'm just saying, I'm not gonna live my life like I can't do this because the kids. Like, no.
She
But
said,
my
ain't nobody
kids,
stopping my life
yes.
from being golden.
No.
It's gonna be golden.
yes.
Norma.
See, me, any kid that's around me, they're gonna be treated with respect, of course. But I just picture my kids being around any other adults, and I would want them to be respectful. No smoking, no cursing, none of that. No listening to bad music or watching videos inappropriate, because kids are growing too fast nowadays. And
I
people-
always say you gotta add on 2 years to the age.
no,
'cause-
it's more like 5, hon.
it's more like 5.
Yes,
Oh yeah,
yes.
so you gotta
It's
add on 5
bad.
to the age. I would be
It's
saying.
horrible.
The
So
internet is right here.
yeah,
in your
Yeah.
hand.
in your hand, at 24/7.
Yeah.
I mean, people look at it more than 50,000 times. So
Yeah.
of course you have to be.
I know, come on, that-
But that's like, for me, I think like you're saying, like when you're around kids. Like
No,
when
no,
I'm
no.
around-
When you're around them, anybody, because your question was what, Julian?
should you be a role model?
But should you be a role model if you're putting yourself to the public? If you're putting yourself in the public eye,
Yes.
should you be a role model? Should you
Yes.
be conscious of?
Yes, because
doing
you
it?
have to think about it. All of these rappers, all of these actors, all of these people that are actually out there being watched 24/7 on YouTube and on Facebook and everything else, they're teaching that to the kids. They're singing it, they're rapping it, they're watching it. That's what they're learning.
Mm.
But I think
Because
there's-
they're,
Go ahead,
I mean,
sorry, boo.
it is what it is. That there's no way around this. So we gotta control our kids more, what they watch. Have them read more, go run outside, ride a bike, or buy them a bike, because kids don't even have bikes
My
nowadays.
kids be in the trees.
Yeah.
They be climbing trees.
They don't got bikes.
I thought
They not
that
doing
was
bikes.
so cute.
Listen.
Because I used to climb the tree
They play
too.
Fortnite too.
They're
I
not
mean,
doing
I'm
that
not gonna
these
lie,
days.
but
Yeah.
Technology is out here. They got surf.
But just
They got
like you
levitating
have-
surfboards and
Like
shit.
you have these celebrities or whoever, basketball players, whatever, that's doing that. You do have other people that are doing great things for kids to look up to.
Yeah.
But I think there's something to be said for why everyone is geared towards a certain type of person. Why are we geared towards the
Amen.
individuals that are doing wrong,
Right.
almost? Because we glorify certain things. And I think that just comes with age. When you young, you just have this mentality, like your mind, nothing can happen to you. You're invincible. You're free. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. The bad stuff is so alluring. It's so appealing, But when you get older, you like, you know what? Maybe this isn't what I'm supposed to be doing. It just comes with wisdom, getting wiser, and things like that. So I don't know why, but I tell you, I mean, if I'm like when I'm around your kids, girl, I don't be cursing. I be having the right music on because like they're kids. I respect them.
But my kids are
when
crazy.
I'm at the
They're
club,
wild.
they're working or
high,
something, I'm not gonna worry about being a role model to anybody.
When you at the
I'm
club,
gonna get my best twerk on. Put my best, get my best thing. I'm not
best
worried about being a role model at that particular moment. Shout out to Mel. Am I John Scott?
Yeah.
Hi, girl. Hello. How are you?
Hi, Mel.
How's it going?
Oh, she don't want to get on. You don't want to get on. Say what's up.
You got that little hot red lip. You better say what's up.
Oh, she trying to act
shy today. You're not gonna want to talk with a red lip.
All right. We gonna see.
No, that's just my opinion. That's my opinion. But I tell you this, Ashlee, with you and your event, you are definitely a role model to young girls.
Thanks.
Absolutely. You are someone that they can definitely look up to. I want my daughter to get her little entrepreneurial spiritual.
Because entrepreneurs rock.
Yes, and she's going to be in charge of taking care of me. So we need to make sure.
Listen, I say kids are investments. They're investments.
Not going to an elderly home when I get older. No, I'm telling you.
Somebody taking care of me.
Right.
Somebody going to wash my ass when I get older and I can't do it. I'm just trying to do it. I don't know. But let's talk about a little bit about relationships a little bit.
We got one good question about that.
We're going to talk about trust and trust issues and things like that.
And I want to know, is it ever okay to, since we got two ladies in the house, is it ever okay to ask a man to pay your bills? And if you are going to ask him, how soon do you ask?
So, what is the status of the relationship?
Okay, so.
Boyfriend and girlfriend?
No.
Are we living together? See, I don't know.
Am I separate places? Y'all not living together. He got his own place. You have your own place.
So then I ask, why can't you pay your bills? As a lady?
Yeah, like let's say you need your cable bill paid and you're like, oh boo, my cable bill need to be paid. Can you pay my cable bill?
No, let's just say the man makes a lot more money.
He makes a lot of money.
See, I think differently with that. I'm not a money person. Now I acknowledge, okay, you got a coin. I like it. We can build on it, but I'm not looking to you to be my provider. We're not married. Now we're together. I expect certain things. I think any woman can, in that light. But I mean, unless I'm going through some type of difficult time and this is my significant, then there should be a place where I'm like, babe, listen, this happened. But if you're just out here being irresponsible, you just want somebody to take care of your irresponsibilities, that's something different.
No.
That's something different.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, basically the girl you described is someone who's irresponsible because she has to ask for someone to pay her bills and she ain't got her stuff together, period.
And let's just put a little bit of context.
But I feel like, hold on to
story.
Oxytocin, because I feel like some women be having their stuff together, but the simple fact that the guy makes money is like, it's kind of like you got money to pay for the date, but you're not about to pay for the date because you know that he got money to pay for the date. You kind of get what I'm saying?
Okay.
If I've ever gone on a date, I tell you that I pay my own bill. No, I got this. Thank you. Just no, I don't want you to pay for my
that's
stuff.
why you married right now because he already knew. That's because he already knew. He said, "What? You paying for your own stuff?" Yeah, let me wipe you on real quick.
Now we're on a date. That's different though. Like, did you ask me out?
Let me paint you guys context. This is actually a listener of the show approached myself in Intro Pics, and he was letting us know about this young lady he was dating. They've been dating for about a month. He makes a lot of money. They're supposed to be in the same business, right?
Okay.
But he makes way more money than her, and he noticed that she hasn't really been working. She says she does what he do, but her actions show that, okay, where's your money? You're not really doing anything. So, he goes over to her place. He spends a lot of time there. She goes over to his place. She spends time there.
She said that she was going to cook for him, she made him pay the grocery bill.
She said she was going to cook for him and made him pay the grocery bill. He went out with her and all of her friends, and they stuck him with the bill. It was like 6 girls and him. And, he ended up paying the bill, but he's like, and then he starts thinking about it. He's like, what's wrong with her? And I'm like, she's using you. She's a user. And he's like, well, no. And Intro Pics is like, nah, cut her loose. She's a user. She wants to use you. And then he tells her she asked him to pay her cable bill. And I'm like, cable is not even a necessity. If you can't afford it, cut the shit off.
Thank you.
You know?
I mean,
It's not like
all the Netflix and Hulu in the
come
world.
on.
it's
I was
not like
thinking
it's a
the same
necessity.
thing.
Like, it's a cable bill. She don't need it. I said she has her priorities all out of whack, and she's using you. She wants you for your money.
That's manipulation at its finest.
Yes.
I'm out to see how much of the bar I can raise, how much
But
the
you know
line
what?
I can cross.
We not, and one of the things that I told him was, listen, when you project a certain type of lifestyle, you attract a certain type of people.
Exactly.
That's
Yes,
true.
you can say that again, Julie. because
Okay,
that's
so when
true,
you project
100.
a certain type of lifestyle,
okay,
serious.
okay.
you attract certain type
So
of
yeah,
people.
that's,
You know what I'm saying?
that's what he's
He
No.
was saying it's so
But a
harsh.
moth is attracted to candles.
But you know what? You have to
That's
think about it though,
multiple
Julian and
things.
Tosin. You got to think about it. This guy actually came up to you. That means he has a doubt about this girl. Or if you have a question about it and in your head you have
No.
this thought, then you know. Then it's no
That's
good.
it. It's
Just
no
let
And
it
it's
good.
go.
only been like 1 month.
So
Like,
I
it's not
mean,
been
you-
long.
But I feel
You
like
don't
you
have to
can't.
dwell on it.
So
No.
the string is
Spending a
not
lot
that
of time
long
together.
to cut.
No, but they've been spending
If
a
you
lot
have
of
to
time.
question
But
it,
hold on.
that's it. Let
I
it
feel
go.
like you can't be flashy and want to be flashy and then not expect women to want
exactly.
to know that you have it. If you let women know you have it,
But it
they
depends on
going
the type of
some
woman.
going to take advantage of you.
Some are going to take advantage of you.
Let
But I feel like
Some.
if we supposed to be doing the same, we in the same line of work, you getting
Yeah.
money, I'm getting money. Why? It's not, women are not always going to
Let me
take
tell you.
advantage of you. The wrong woman is going to take advantage of
If
you.
you dating the
There's another
president
woman
of a
that's gonna
company, you know the company
Oh, I
you
thought you
dating.
was going to
So
say
if
the
you
president of the United States.
No.
I was like, hold up. Hold up.
Negative.
if you dating the president of a company, right?
Okay.
He's making money. You know he making money.
I know he got the
right?
guap,
You know
right?
you getting your
But
little
like-
25,000 a year. Hold on. You getting a little 25,000 a year. Okay, 35 because you just got promoted.
I'm making
so listen,
65,000.
listen,
I'm
35.
making
Hold on.
You just got promoted.
So 35. Hold on, 35,000 a year.
No.
You go out on a date, right?
Why I gotta be
You're
making
gonna
this little
feel as
chump
though.
change?
Am I wrong? Listen, you're gonna feel as though. Why do I have to pay this bill or split this bill when this dude is making
Number one,
millions of dollars?
let's just start off at the salary of your story. Can we
Okay.
bump me up? Can we bump
All right,
me up
65.
to
Can you footnote
65K?
that?
Okay, 65.
Okay,
65 is
65K.
good. Okay.
And I'm not gonna feel like that initially because he's not obligated to do anything for me. What I'm
True.
gonna want to show him is that I could hold my own and I can do well with what I make, so that when he starts to break bread with me, he knows I'm gonna double it. You know what
Thank
I'm saying?
you.
Okay,
That's
all
what I'm
right,
gonna
all
do.
right.
Type
But-
of
Okay.
That's it.
Okay,
That's
all
it.
right, little
But you-
Jeremy Meeks. You
but you
already
guys-
know it.
But wait though, you have to remember that
It's
a
the way into your billionaire's heart.
You
I
know,
know
but
that's
my
right.
thing
That was
is,
the
it's
real
a cable bill. Like, if you can afford your cable, cut it off. Everybody doing Netflix anyway, and it's a lot cheaper. Like, if you're gonna ask for a bill
Hello.
to be paid that early in the dating relationship world, I feel like it needs to be something important. Like, my light is gonna get cut off, or my tire is flat, and I gotta take
Right.
it to the mechanic.
Things
like something
happen.
that I'm obligated to ask you. But to sit up here and ask me to pay some raggedy bill that you don't need, a cable bill, no, we're not about to do that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she's just trying to see what she can get. And I'm not one to tell people to leave people alone, but I say you need to leave her alone.
But the fact that you already said, Norma, that you have that doubt, it's in your head.
Exactly.
You see the flag, but
Is
you're
your
trying to find a
conscience
way to
speaking
stick
to you,
around.
buddy?
Don't. 'Cause when it
All
costs
right.
you,
So
you
y'all
know who
saying
you
y'all could
are.
date a broke brother though?
No.
It's not about a broke brother.
No.
No. You
Julian,
know what?
that's not
hold
a
on, hold on, hold on.
priority.
Let me get Norma's response because I'm really intrigued. So, I mean, if he ain't have no money, because he might
Listen
he
to
might
me,
be
Julian.
listening. So, if he ain't have no money,
If he has no money, it means nothing, okay? You can still date a person who has no money because money is not going to make you happy. I know you made that face, Tosin. I know you did. I know
what we
you
doing
did.
with no money?
she knows.
But
you.
listen to me, okay? If this man is going somewhere, or if he's working hard and you see the progress, and you start from point A and now you at point B, C, D, then it's going somewhere. You guys just can't think about it's money, money, money. It's not gonna make you happy. Yeah, you need it to survive, but there's a difference between wanting and needing. Oh, I want this purse. I want this Michael Kors. I want this. I want this house. I want this. No, it's not about that.
But
You guys gotta build the house first. You know, you first.
But how
you
gotta
building the
have
house with no money?
No, first you have to build your home. Okay, first you have to build yourself first before you get into any relationship. If you don't know yourself, then the person you get with, you're not going to be happy with that person.
That goes to show
Okay.
with the brokenness, I feel like there's things you should be taking care of. I feel like that like it's a priority level. Like for me as a woman right now, if I have no job and if I am broke, I don't think I should be worried about dating.
Tosin.
No, I understand.
would
No,
tell
that's
you
different. But
something.
we're talking about initially meeting someone.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm not gonna be out here feeling my best and living my best life if I'm broke and I have no money. Dating is not a priority for me. Now, if you are with me,
that.
And that's because your priority is not and that's
Exactly.
perfect.
Broke people need love too.
No, but listen to
it'd
me,
be a
though.
long.
If
What
trek.
Junior's trying to say is he's
I
broke right
start
now. Why
being-
can't he get a girl? You got to understand.
No. Let me finish.
Yeah,
If I'm with you, and then I go broke, that's difference.
different.
We've already started something. You can't start something from nothing. I'm just gonna feel like, you know what? Even if you want to be with me, but I ain't working, I ain't doing. I'm like, you know what? Maybe you
I
got some things you need to
disagree.
take care of. Maybe you got some
I
things you need to work on.
Is
That's
it
just
okay
like-
to agree to disagree?
feel
What you
like-
think, Ash?
See,
Priorities,
This is
man.
me
Coach
thinking
Tatum.
differently. This is me.
But ambition trumps all.
I'll tell you
Yeah.
something in
So
a
if I
second.
see
Once
that
you
you
done,
going
Ashley, go ahead. I want to
somewhere,
hear what you got to
That's
say.
different. But if you just broke and ain't doing nothing, then
Let me hear it.
Yeah. See,
I
see,
take
my
a broke
thing
nigga
is-
with some ambition because he not gonna be
No,
broke
yeah,
for long.
Yeah.
Get in the mic,
Yeah,
get in the mic.
yeah.
I'm saying.
So here's the thing.
Okay.
I'm concerned and why am I attracting broke? That would be
Yes,
my
girl.
first thing.
Well,
What
maybe you're so
about
beautiful.
me?
You attracting broke, medium,
You get a
rich,
ball.
everyone.
And the
And
broke
so-
gonna be
and
on
the
the
Broke ain't
bottom
got
of the
nothing.
list.
They ain't got nothing else to do.
No, that's not it. Because it makes me check. Well, wait, what am I giving out that's broke, being attracted? Because you said it, your lifestyle, right, attracts certain types of people.
Yeah.
So what am I doing in this lifestyle that broke is drawn to me? No, I don't even like that concept.
Girl, thank
Come on.
goodness it's a hypothetical. Thank
I
goodness
know, that's
it's a
right.
hypothetical. Mhm.
But listen, y'all, we about to get up out of here. I'm trying to tell
Wait,
y'all all
wait,
the
no,
broke people.
you know what? On the last note on that, okay, I'm gonna tell you something. When my parents and I, when they moved to this country, they had nothing. They lived in an apartment. My father worked hard every day, got his own company, got a house. We had like 5 cars. I had a BMW when I was in school, and they had nothing. My mom got with a broke ass man, and he ended up with a man who had a big house, was able to afford this and that. So yeah, you can build up.
Honey,
Because
he
you-
had something because y'all got
Yeah,
from
work
your
ethic.
country to the U.S. and you had an
Yeah.
apartment.
No, they were here already. My
Oh, I
mom
thought you
didn't
said
meet
they
my
came-
father from
You
over
said
there.
they came to this country, so that's what I figured. I'm just saying that's what I thought. But I'm saying they
Yeah,
had an
from-
apartment. And I'm sure he was working. You know, Spanish men be working, dog. I'm
He had
sorry.
a work ethic.
Y'all
Not
be
everybody
one
has
thing
that,
about y'all be they
unfortunately.
be working hard as shit for their family.
So what are you saying?
morning
You
until
guys don't
night.
work hard?
What I'm saying is
We
that
all
what I'm
work
saying? You can't
hard
say
in
that,
Tosin.
business.
You can't say that.
Hold on one second.
Because
Hold-
you guys broke hard.
Your
You guys
mom.
work hard.
your
No,
mom,
no.
if your dad had nothing.
Go ahead.
Where was I?
Where was I?
Gotta pick up where we left off.
Yeah, but I'm just saying your dad had an apartment though. You know what I mean? I'm talking like nothing, broke and not doing anything
And no
to
drive,
get out of
and no
brokenness.
passion, no-
Broke,
yeah.
not doing anything to get out of brokenness is a no because one of y'all gonna end up when you're in a relationship with somebody, one person's gonna end up rubbing off on each other. Either y'all gonna both do well together or y'all both gonna go down together. He may not be working. You gonna feel like I don't want to work too. But then you ain't gonna be working. Or he may do drugs and then guess what? You doing drugs too. Like you feed off each other, so you got to be careful that energy that you're letting be
Energy's
around you
grand.
because you just might go the wrong way.
Or just makes
So-
the uphill battle that much longer,
Exactly.
even harder, even harder.
Just
Exactly.
have some ambition,
Carrying
have
that
a
weight.
plan. You know, I know life don't
So,
go according
so
to
no
plans,
broke,
but just
broke,
have
no
one.
brokenness.
A plan.
Like I said, prove my point.
Especially
You
as
gotta
a man,
have.
Where
You
are
gotta
you
have.
leading me? Where are we going,
Yeah.
Adam? Hello. Where are we
Am I
going,
not
sir?
your rib?
Sir. Sir, where are we headed?
I need a
In the
rib
name of the
replacement.
Lord.
I know,
Get
right?
it.
Surgery. Good surgery.
This ain't
Well,
hard.
before we get out,
Yes, we need a secret.
before we get up out of here, we need a secret from you
We
guys.
love secrets.
We love
Tell us
secrets. We
something
need a
about you
secret.
guys
Now we ain't gonna tell nobody.
that nobody knows, and we won't
That
tell
nobody
anyone,
knows.
and no one will ever know. Speaking to the mic.
Yes, please. Start with Ashley. What's going on?
I used to be a man. Okay.
Oh, damn! Ah!
Whoa!
That ain't
I'm
funny.
so joking. No.
ain't never had a man. He ain't never had a man on the.
Run your doctor name on the mic.
Jesus. I don't know. That was a secret. What don't nobody know? Can I get a you come back to me? All right.
What do you mean? Girl, what secret you got for us?
Secret? Well, I really ain't got no secrets. I mean, lately I've been trying to, reveal my secrets and letting everybody know, hey, this I did, and hey, this I did. Please forgive me.
Making
so
amends.
Making amends. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
well, yeah, that's
so you
my
stole
secret,
somebody's stuff back in the day. You let them know, like, listen. I took your toothbrush or whatever the case may
Oh,
be.
well, I
and
don't
they
know
be like,
about that,
okay,
But yeah, so
We just
I
go
am.
Little trinket stuff like that.
If we're growing up, so making amends, calling, hey, when we were in high school and I did that, I'm so sorry. Forgive me, please. So
You ever
have
cheated
to.
on somebody?
Man, people do things.
You know what? We
No
go.
one is
You know what?
saying,
So
You
was that
tell somebody
one
ass
time-
me,
There's
be
karma
like,
though.
you do
Listen,
things.
karma is real. So
It is.
you gotta remember,
It
if you get cheated on, you just gonna get cheated right back on.
I know
I'm sorry.
that.
It is what it is.
Hey,
Karma is real.
did you think about it, Ashley? You got one for us?
Oh my goodness. So this is actually, I don't know, it's funny to me, but you know how you get tickets on cars?
Uh huh.
So this car was really, really close to me when I was, DC parking. So I took the ticket off their car. So they didn't know they got the ticket. You don't pay it in 30 days.
Oh yeah. You know what?
It does.
You know what?
It does.
Look, don't be out here.
You giving people ideas out here these
You
days.
gonna get some. You gonna.
They
Don't
say I'm gonna
park
take
too
your ticket
close.
from you.
No,
Take
but
your
that's
ticket.
irritating when they be parking too close to the line. Then you gotta get
So
skinny
close. Yeah.
and scooch out the side of your car like you could barely fit. I don't like all
But
that.
I was younger. I think
Yeah, it was a long
Oh, no,
time
he-
ago.
I know.
Long, in the
When I
older
was
days.
younger,
Put some
2 years
time
ago.
Long time, the long time
Last
ago.
week.
It's still on your
Last
mind,
week,
Ashley.
I was younger last week.
Ashley, it's still on your mind. So you gotta make amends, girl.
I did.
Well, first of all, we
proud.
want to thank both of y'all for coming through to the
Yes,
show.
yes. And before we get out of here, Ashley, please drop the info to your event. Drop your IG. Let them know where they can go and find out about getting tickets and everything.
Hey guys, so follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter at The Ashlee Agency. I'm gonna spell it TheAshlee. 2 E's, no Y. At The Ashlee Agency on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You'll see a lot of posts and all of those great things about the event. So stay tuned, and I'll be sharing it with these lovely ladies and gentlemen too. So follow them, follow us. Yeah.
Hey now, June 30th,
Okay.
right?
June 30th.
Mark
It's
your
going
calendar.
down.
Save the
Entrepreneurs
date.
rock.
It's going down.
Entrepreneurs rock, baby.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Millie Rock.
Yeah.
At E Rock.
Hey.
Hey.
Norma, thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you,
you
best
for having
friend.
me,
Norma
you
is my
guys. I
best
love
friend.
you
If you
guys.
all do not know, I talk about her all the time. That's my best friend.
Mhm.
Love you,
Best
too.
friend.
Love
That's
you,
my best
Norma.
friend too. Go best
Don't
friend.
be trying to
Go
take
best
my
friend. Go
best
best friend. Hey. Go best friend. Thank you for coming out. Drinks and conversation.
Thank you. This was
Thank you,
fun.
thank you.
Yeah.
Interesting.
See y'all next
Good
Friday.
topic.
Come back anytime. We got to do that vlog.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all come to. You got to come to the event. Norma.
Yes.
Oh, Ashley, I'm definitely gonna be there. We need to come and check
Yes.
information
As
here.
soon as I take my phone off,
And we gonna do it.
Sister
That's
Circle.
amazing.
I love it.
Yeah.
Really, Sister Circle.
Circle.
Don't nobody
I
watch
love
that
it.
show on
Sister
TV.
Circle. He was
TV.
here.
I did-
He was here. This is Drinks and Conversation. Sister Circle, okay?
I'm gonna let y'all have it because we got 4 beautiful queens in the building. So yeah,
Yes.
definitely. Now I'm gonna let y'all have it. Well, we out, y'all. It's Drinks and Conversation.
Buenas noches.
Yeah. I know.
Ciao.
Put a little Spanish on there. I'm like, a little
Adios.
nacho on there. A little something, something.
Oh, no. Hola. Como se dice?
Aloha.
Muy bien.
Aloha and
Muy
goodbye.
bien.
Aloha.
Ciao.
Muy bien. Como está? You know,
Well, I'm ready for the
Learn-
next one.
See
How
ya.
about that?
That's all I know. We out, y'all.
Deuces.